I have it muted, so that way you don't all get jump scared by the title. Well, that's going title. Part 9 or 10? Oh no, this is part 8. We're jumping to it. Oh no. No, this is part 10. This is part 10. Cover up the chat. I gotta deal with my screenshots. I only took two screenshots during the stuff. Good. This. All right, I think we're looking Gucci. Time for us to do some more dwarven shenanigans. Our retainers bring back. Oh, neat. Okay. Free healing robe. Nice. Casting choker that I don't need because it's level 61. We'll head over to Gridania and get those exchanged. Seals. Oh, geez, lots of people. Hey, there's Oliver. Oliver Nexus actually outside of Limsa Lominsa for once. A fair number of people hanging out in here. A lot of people with the rainbow umbrella. Alright, let's see here. Keep in, get rid of this one. Get rid of these. Need those either. Get rid of this. Oh, yeah, that was it. Alright, let's right into the main story where we last left off. We helped the giants deal with Valley Garmonda, and then we went to this place where we're now trying to gather up the ingredients to make some kind of dish, which is needed for the claimants to pass this trial. And now we need to find our correct way out of this place. There we go. We should take the time to actually explore the area and locate the aether currents. Well, no, there was a war between the Mulja and the Zbrawl, but I may have forgotten some of the details. It's because you're an idiot. The village of Lon Essol must be further east. Let's continue with haste, for we know our competitors may be on our heels. Onward. That's a pretty deep hole. Shove off, I'm having a lovely walk. Well, that's a flashy bird back there. That's gotta be a hunt. Oh yeah, yeah. Star Crier. Definitely don't want to mess with something like that. Not until we get a couple more levels and maybe some better gear. And pretty close to level 99. There's an aether current. I like how he just poofed. Sad-looking village. Definitely looks abandoned. Feels forgotten by time. Here. This is the village of Lian Assel, or what's left of it. Place of light and life. My great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Ah, it's Book of. I didn't know you were in Yaktel. Picking up lumber from Sitbrax when I heard the third promise was on our way to this site of deep historical significance. I immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, so I followed you here. Oak Evu is a shipwright who came to our aid during the Feast of Reeds. Pleasure. You're a member of the third promises retinue, I presume? For a moment, I suppose I am. My name is Guana. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Guana. That's a good name. A familiar name. Where have I heard? Koana? As in the second promise of Tuliolal? To think I dressed the Dawn Servant's own son as some common retainer. Such disrespect cannot be excused. Please take up your gun and... Oh, come on, not this again. Take no offense, so please do not dwell on it. Alright then, I shan't. This guy. Right on cue. At least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn more about Zabrok Pibble. While I am forbidden by the Zabar Acts to divulge any information regarding its preparation, I would be happy to share what I know of Yaktel's history. We appreciate that. In most basic sense, the conflict between the Zabral and the Mamolja was one of land. Mamolja live in the lower forest where the thick canopy obscures the sun and the soil is unforgiving to crops. This drove them to cover the upper forest, the home of the Zabral. They launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Yet advantage even ever favors higher ground, and the Zabral forces held the upper hand against the invaders, rebuffing them time and again. As the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well. Blessed siblings. Must understand, the Mamolja were once a people much at war with themselves than they were with others. Hobigo, Bunewa, and Dopro each sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged the Zabral in battle. In an effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hobigo and Bunewa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. Long believed that partners of differing clans could not have children together. Then it happened. A child arrived who shared the blood of Hobigo and Bunewa, both a two-headed Mamolja. Blessed with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually arising as the first Otarch, ruler of all three clans. Qualities would dispose anyone to leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Otarch rule, the newly united Mamolja became a force to be feared, and the war soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results firsthand. Let us visit another battlefield from that time, and there I shall continue the tale. Sad lack of trees out here. Or live trees, anyway.
This is where most battles were fought between the Zabral and Mamolja. The Shobrit Cinderfield.
Oh good, this part's voiced.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence. A constant stream of minor skirmishes, punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
First we see send someone behind us, and then we get an echo.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours! If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace!
Buff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill-deserve the bounty of this forest.
Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin? I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Belu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
Still someone out there, though.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed Najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more, their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Shibruk Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Chebral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Pibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong?
There was someone behind us. That's what's wrong.
Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Get some new pants. Can't reapply my glamour. Ooh, this gives us a mystery item. Evu has given us valuable insight to the origins of Shibruk Pibil. However, we're still no closer to procuring the necessary Najul leaves. Unless... Tell me, what was that historic feast commemorated in some fashion? With a monument, for instance? It was. Allow me to show you. Like that they're on the L tool mount. Speculation, but he dares to hope. There it is. Offered up by the two factions, these weapons symbolize the vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. This feat demands a journey through history. I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true. Especially one at the heart of so significant a battlefield. I'm a T. Crick. Help me search this area for clues. Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Yes. We're trying to find like a hidden stash of bananas. Here, this soil has been recently overturned. Ooh, someone buried a box. Oh, I would have been satisfied to find only a hint, but here they are. Fresh Najul leaves. Unmuruk's doing, I rager. There's a poetry in hiding them on this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped end. So he planned all of this from the start. You again, Wakabu. When I found these leaves without your help, I honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well, third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the Feat of Reeds, I have been certain that you are the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. I'll devise solutions to the Hanuhanu's ailing crops, but you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihihana, even if it seemed unrelated to your task. Humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliolal and what they hold dear. If you ever again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I am ever at your service. For now, I take my leave. Oh, poor Kawana. Not argue with that. Have what we need. Let's return to Dick Barracks. We're in this area, might as well just walk the area a bit. There's another hunt. That one won't attack us though. Only if we attack it. Sure. Found one aether current so far. Head straight down. Hey, there's an aether current. Pretty blue-green trees out in the distance. Uh-oh. Angered the plant life. Or this little stretch first. Yeah, 'cause I just have to warp back. Through this cave? No, we can't. Unless we had flying. Back then. Do accept, continue on with that quest. Missed 2 aether currents while we were even coming in this direction. There's one. Nice. That should be the 5 in this area. 5 more in the bottom, but we won't get to that anytime soon. Okay, no, he's good. He's good. I was gonna help him out because he was looking looking like he was having some trouble, but he seems to be fine. Oh, just missed that one. And that whole upper area mapped out. Now we can replay our glamour. It's up to date. Yep. We're successful. The others should be back soon, I expect. Hope so. I'm famished. And we went that way, don't worry. I like how you have to point it out. How did everyone fare? Got the jewel leaves. Look at who came along and helped us find them. Evu was here? I would have liked to say hello. Yeah, he gave us an important history lesson. Then she goes ahead and tells everyone the important history lesson. Ujaja brought an end to centuries of warfare surprises me little, but to achieve said peace through cuisine is something else entirely. My old man to find the oddest of solutions, but how about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Ariane and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we need. No mention of what we needed them for, of course. I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. Aaronville and I found our brook, and we should have meat aplenty. Spirited creature, so much that its hunter fell down a cenote trying to catch it. What part of never speak of this to anyone did you not understand? A good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. I'm told our resident astrologian divined the appropriate measurements for the seasoning as well. Through further inquiry, did I determine the ideal balance of spices. All that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume at least one of us is versed in the culinary arts. No, I didn't level culinarian in the slightest. Hardly claim profound skill, but I've cooked for myself. You can leave the rest to me. And you, I hope. I could use your adventurer's grit when it comes to skinning the brook. Yeah, sure. Oh, my mouth is watering already. Well, further delay then.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Buckle Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
Brook the bill.
This looks amazing.
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then.
What about the taste? How tiny that is.
In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
Perfect. Nailed it.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoktel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation. True understanding is gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
Had to get a screenshot of how tiny that taco is.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated in spice before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed, they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Hmm.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory. Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
I must be reading his mind with the echo.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
In your plate are no keystones for you, Missy.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Finish your delicious taco platter or there'll be no dessert.
Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose. To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Got tiger stripes on it.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
Yeah, sure.
We can do better than that, surely.
There they go.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. forgot something important.
Oh, what's that?
Was there any shiplook people left? I could really use another helping.
God damn it, woman. Stomach, you can eat the Mamul Jaws offering. And then it's suddenly nighttime. Right, yeah. Still missing a keystone that cool Jaja stole. I'll made more using leftover ingredients. Oh, that was our mystery item. Oh, it's a tabletop furniture item. It's direct hit, fatality, and gear durability. Neat. New wares are now available from the Zabral Merchant in Starbrax. This quest gives us footwear. Now face the pentamlet objective of the rite, it would be wise to travel to Mamuk and undertake the feat of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. Beck Traverse, which connects the upper forest to the Jaktika heartland, is still impassable. Is there no other route? Right not. Work to clear the path is underway, though, so I'm hopeful we can resume our journey soon. And let us each use this time as we see fit. I, for one, would like to explore the village's surrounds, if Aaronville would oblige me with a tour. Well, I've no other engagements. I'll come with you, if only to prove that I am capable of keeping my footing. If I shouldn't rejoice on our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my grandfather's reported visit to Dawntrail. Right, Mablue did say something about a foreign mage coming through here decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Want to join us, Craig? Yeah, sure. They'll reconvene here after we're done. Recall, the merchant met my grandfather at a market in Yaktel some 20 years ago. You who might be reliably remember him must therefore be at least middle-aged. Let's make inquiries while we can. Now we also got quests to do, but we could probably skip those unless they're the Aether quests. Or if they give out anything. Down all the way down there. Let's see if I don't take fall damage this way. Good. You just give the XP. We're not going to bother with that. Actually, maybe we could. You're getting a... How much would that be? 413,000. That's good. What was the keybind for that again? Control spacebar. There we go. Good thing we have the ability to breathe underwater. Ah, there it is. Waterlogged coin purse. Bet I can't smudge in here. Oh, that's nice. I'm stuck. Game, please. Have to go it a little further. Oh. We went to the wrong beach. Yeah, I found the coins. I didn't actually go up to the surface, though, or the very bottom. Who's going to be brave enough to find the coins I leave behind? Well, here's hoping you don't actually leave behind coins, let alone a corpse. Put me a little closer. Literally need 2 million EXP to hit 99. These other quests offer. That one gives us some food. We're not going to worry about that, though. The one we just did made more sense because that was actually within its area. All these next two are probably require us to go further out. Ooh, this one gives a ring, though. Do this one. Far out there, though. And I see another quest right here, too. Which of these mounts would feel faster? There we go. Let's see what this quest offers. Nothing. Okay. Won't worry about that one. What Piranha doing outside of the water? Oh, this fisher is attacked by such a thing. Yeah, sure, get that too. There, that one was easy. I could probably replace our level 92 ring. Now, I like how having to equip a new ring forces us to update our profile. Mage 20 years ago? Yes, I remember him. It's not often we get visitors from across the salt, let alone those traveling with infants. Baby girl, as I recall. I only saw him in passing, mind. If anyone would know more, I'd wager it'd be Rook. He's already as Rawls Rax then. Baby girl? Wouldn't have been. Thank you, sir. That information is very helpful. That baby girl might have been Cryle. Maybe the lead she was hoping for. Oh, again, do you require assistance? Foreign mage passed through Hugh Brax roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather, and I wish to know what brought him here. Grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. Foreign mage did indeed visit Izar Brax, Master Galuf. far as his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied? More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? Simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Well, very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. The rest I will discover myself. Out of more general curiosity, I have another question. It said that Yakhui once dwelled in these forests. Where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew to Wokopacha some 5 centuries ago, the Yakhui claimed Yaktel as their own. Many of their architectural remains could be found in the lower forests, the Jatika heartland. That's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family, so believe me when I say that. Though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. Helping the Third Promise find the Golden City, you will surely find the answers to your questions. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Crick. May I request a moment of your company? Sure. It'll cost you, though. Go on, we'll wait for you. Thank you for obliging me. First, let's head to the cenote behind this village. That's a long drop. A spot where I shouldn't take... Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now we're at the correct beach. Intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Kryle's plea had softened my resolve. Oh? Leader of our community, I'm glad to see that the Third Promise has surrendered itself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Tell me of her journey thus far. Yeah, she got this, she got that, but Cool Jaja stole Keystone, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Laughing. Okay. That's so. Seems the rite has been a source of great learning and growth for Woklamat. Does well to hear me that. It does me well to hear that. Oh? My daughter would be about her age. Girls are rarely born amongst this brawl. So when she arrived, the village was elated. Such joy I felt when first I held her. Pain when I found her at the bottom of a cenote. Years old. An accident, it was said, but I knew better. She had been pushed. Never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeing towards the Jaktika heartland, towards Mamuk. Bitter enemies, the Mamulja and Zabral. Zabral learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such a reprehensible act? Targeting the child who would one day lead her people, the criminals sought to undermine the future of the Zabral. Determined to not let them succeed. I let the memory of my daughter die in that cenote, and gave her into the care of the one person I knew who could protect her. Dawn servant Gulu Jaja. Ah, so this is Woklamat's birth father. It was born to lead Zabral. Fate had a greater plan for Woklamat. The Dawn servant and I know the truth. Now I must take you into my confidence for one reason. The villain who attempted to murder my daughter was a deed of Mamuk. Then rancor towards Zabral still burns. I was caught off guard once. I will not suffer the same tragedy again. I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch over the Third Promise. princess. Defend her from her enemies that may be lurking in the shadow. You do this for me. Yes. I'm kind of paid to do so anyway. Address me not as a ruler of Tuliol, but as a concerned father. Too many dads. Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. Oh, of course. I don't call anyone. Sober, anyway. Uh-oh, someone did hear us. But cool Jaja's cronies. There, now we got new feats. This next one gives us new hands. I'll keep the third promise waiting. See my Lala legs. Not anymore. I gained one whole average item level by equipping those. Uh-oh. It's gonna be a cutscene fest after this. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you skip all of them. It's going to be a duty too. We gotta do a little smidge of fighting. Axe, what did Unmo Rook want? Oh, he just wanted to talk about stuff. Nothing important. Shh. Actually do the silence emote. Alright, you don't have to say. Most importantly, the Tinbeck Traverse still isn't clear yet. Something about even more rocks. I think I'll take the opportunity to rest. All that cooking and preparing for it worn me out. Don't like that camera angle. That does sound tempting. Yeah, I don't like that camera angle. A moment, promise. One of the cool Jajas. What do you want? Yeah, what do you want? To fetch you. You're welcome to refuse, but know that it would be most unwise. Why's that? I'm sure your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? I don't know what he's talking about. And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me, promise. Alrighty, Reno. Thanks for watching. You have a good night.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Uh-oh. Got him.
Oh, Maruk! Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you'll deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here.
Oh. Secret
Take
we
a
just
good
learned.
Look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Maruk my...
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking.
You should.
Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, house cat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
That's not fair.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him.
Better not.
Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right.
Aha. Cowards don't stand a chance against Wook-Lamat. Don't worry, the scary adventurer won't try anything funny. Yeah, I'll go with that one. I'm a dwarf, and you should fear me.
Who are you to mock me?
I'm the warrior of light, bitch. That's who I am.
Kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Oh, go ahead. You only paid me to be here.
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people.
Oh boy, we get to play as Wook-Lamat, everyone. Or get a screenshot of that. We will play as Wook-Lamat. Skillful combat, Wook-Lamat will gain the results she needs to unleash powerful limit breaks. Not only do these attacks deal great damage, they will recover HP, use them early and often to emerge victorious. minutes. Alright, so what she got? Combo attack, combo attack. That also heals. It also has a 10-second cooldown. That's just a skill. That's also a skill. And then we got limit breaks. And then we can sort the pet heart pot bar.
Come, mangy house cat, so I can rip you to pieces.
I like that attack. Fucking spin.
I've cut you to shreds. My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I like that name, Miss Mittens.
I'll make you eat dirt.
I guess we set up for that. No, we don't. That's not how that works. Okay.
No more tricks, Bakul Chaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Mittens is no longer abusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Can't keep up.
Spam that first skill because I noticed that one's actually giving her some healing.
This.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
I finally understand what it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
It's time we finish. This is the end for you, kitten. No place.
Not enough to claim the title of Song Servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
I'll grind you beneath my heel.
No. Oh, still damaged him.
I'll show you the true power of the blessed!
Got him.
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last! That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had!
Oh, I guess it wasn't enough.
I can't stand it anymore! Attack! This is our fight! Stay out of it! You bring shame upon us!
You think we care about your stupid pride?
This is for Mammoth! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakul Jaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. Still won't win. I will prove that my allies are right to believe in me.
She wasn't like this before!
Well, that was fun. Ah, it's the keystone he swiped earlier.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakul Jaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No.
Oh, what was that?
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter.
It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
He still wants to keep the secret.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Yes. Cool Jaja is freaking out at that last moment. Definitely raising an eyebrow. There's our glove equip. Oh, after another cutscene. Earlier in the Second Promises camp.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Oh, someone's hungry.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tuli Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this, and in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
That makes sense. Yay, now we reach level 99. Only 23 million EXP to go. And we'll hit 100. As a Pictomancer, mind you. That didn't even change my item level. Oh, we're at our 4 hours, okay. This is a headgear, might as well get it started. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. The state of the Tienbeck Traverse. Still being cleared, I assume. Brooke said he would notify us as soon as work was done. Perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Lamat's stolen keystone. This feat will be our last after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is cool Jaja we're talking about. And then she explains what just happened in the previous quest. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. Did Bakul Jaja in single combat? Bravo! I say, I had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tienbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Finally make for Mamuk. Think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? I can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Ketranim first met the Dawn Servant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It's true that the Dawn Servant received Ketranim and Mamuk, was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Sprawl and Mamulja. At that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. what remains is a cloister of Mamuk. While these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Further, like, the people in Mamuk are also of Tuliolal. If I'm to be Dawn servant, it's my job to know them first of all. Oh, we'll be on our way then. Glad we could learn about where I came from and eat so much Sabruk Pabil besides. Thank you for everything, Hunrook. Next time, take care. Make our way across the Cinderfield, due southeast. Now we get to access the bottom part of the map. That cave that I tried to go in earlier that was apparently blocked off, that's where we need to go. Throne indeed. That'll probably be the good stopping point. We'll head to that Aetherite. We'll wrap it up. Actually, hang on. we got Aether current quests to do. Screw that. No, we'll end it here. Perhaps on on Sunday we'll continue on with this. Oh, and we got the Corn Servant to do as well. He's important. We'll save that stretch for Sunday. Or hell, maybe if well, no, not on Saturday. I got plans on Saturday. And I wouldn't be able to do a sneaky little stream on Friday or Saturday. We'll definitely be on Sunday when I continue on with this. Oh boy, Craftsman's Alkahest. That worth money? Pray it's worth something. Oh, I guess nobody wants the Elorian marble flooring. Yeah. Alright. Let's end it there. That'll be the end of the stream for tonight. Next stream will indeed be on Sunday, where I will probably just continue playing Final Fantasy XIV. Depending on how long my Yu-Gi-Oh tournament goes on Sunday, I probably won't be able to start the stream at the usual time, so it'll just be 3 hours of Final Fantasy XIV. And then depending on my work schedule next week, expect the next stream after that to be on Wednesday, which then we'll do No Man's Sky and more Final Fantasy XIV. Do stick around though, because I would like to send you guys out on a raid, and I think I know exactly who I want. Indeed live. We're gonna go raid Jimapel Fendi, my old internet friend. She's playing American Truck Simulator for some unknown reason. Let's see if she's built a convoy or something like that. So she's at the bottom here. Okay, there we go. Feel free to join in on that raid. I'm sure she'd appreciate it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Oh god, she's put a beard on her. Oh, she put some beard stubble on her VTuber avatar. Yeah, that's flattering. Anyway, so yeah, feel free to join out the raid. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to. So again, next stream will be on Sunday. Expect some more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, and yeah, I'll have the next week's schedule posted by then as well on the Discord. I know there's not a whole lot of people watching me right now, but I will post a Discord link anyway. You're welcome to click on that to join my Discord server, which is not very active, but it's the best way to know exactly when I go live. It's also where I post the schedule along with the schedule on Twitch. So with all that said, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good night. Hope to see you all on Sunday. And please enjoy Jim Appel Fendi.